Here's a pull brake. A pull brake.
Isn't that Spanish, like full brakecita or something?
The Bigfoot pull brake. Maybe something right there?
There's some fences up there.
Yeah, there's something right there. We gotta climb up there to get it.
Yeah. Let's walk up the hill and then contour it back.
I'm up for that. Just all deadfall, but yeah, that's what
there's nothing that says
come look at me. Right. Yeah. I like deadfall areas because that's where I usually find some input. I like deadfall areas because I always find something odd in deadfall. I guess it helps with what we're on. Holy crap. That's a footprint. Unless you stepped here, this looks like a footprint. Not like a big print.
I'll be looking at that. It looks like that. This almost looks plausible.
That's the tree is still attached on the bottom.
But if it was knocked over, it had to thread itself just between those three trees.
All right.
And that one.
Hold on, now wait. So this tree right here did not fall from here. So this one is kind of like placed, but it goes through. It's been weaved.
Okay.
So that's this thing right here. There's no. Yeah, there's no. The bottom of this is not here.
Okay. However, think of this though. if it fell, and those trees have grown in the meantime.
Wouldn't it just decayed by then?
I don't know. How old is this one? It's pretty old. I don't know, but I want to stand at this end and take a picture of it.
Right, parallels that one. You're right, I saw that. Nope, it looks like it was brought in, and then you got another one right next to it. Another one right behind it will leave it. So this to me kind of looks like a trail, and I'll kind of show you why. So this one here, this thing, parallels it down to like go this way or come up this way, or that almost looks like an asterisk on the ground though. It does kind of like a weird asterisk on the ground. Two on top. Place under the looking over. Almost looks like an A. How weird. This star pattern is almost like an A, and how the branches underneath it comes over, laid across, laid across. I'm kind of fascinated by the ground stuff.
Did you ever read or watch an article, a YouTube thing, I think it's called Inside the Mind of Bigfoot, or the Sasquatch? And it compared it to a person with autism. And it said, look at all the things you see that autistic people do.
Right.
They build and construct just randomly, compulsively. There's no particular goal in mind. They have repetitive behavior, like speaking or what was some of the others? Probably the people see them Bigfoot. They talk about how some autistic people have such a phenomenal memory for details. They gave the example of a guy who was flown up in a helicopter above Rome and was able to reconstruct a mural that was perfect down to every window.
Wow.
Said that might be one of the reasons you could hardly ever trust it, because they see human difference. If things is different, like a camera stands out more. I've kind of started to try to think of it like that, and not think in terms of purposes so much,
Right.
of these constructions. But just the fact that they're being there.
Something stood right here.
Is this the one we just photographed?
No.
That's another one. The only thing that just amazed me is that this is all very old stuff.
Funny how all these trees are leaning that way, so I wonder if this had a lot of snow load come down through.
I suspect the wind blowing and blowing the snow that way.
Yeah.
So, move over to your right just a little bit. Everything behind right. Okay, you see that one laying across?
Yeah.
Further up over there, there's two, they look like arches that are crossed.
Oh, right here?
Yeah. Are those native to there? Are those rooted?
Yeah, I think so. That one is. That one looks like it is too.
Okay.
No, that one's rooted too. I wish I would have brought my camera. Would have brought my other camera.
The big one?
Yeah, I'm seeing things in the distance that I'm kind of wondering what they are.
I do got some small binoculars.
Yeah, I got a pair, but it's back in the car.
Well, I got some in the car.
I'm gonna buy a backpack that's geared for carrying a drone and supplies. I found one on Amazon. Oh, someone's been walking here. There's a whole lot of footprints coming through this. There could be a deer or an elk or something.
I have to say that area where you, me, and Darla and
Teresa
went that time. Probably the richest and most interesting area.
See, now you could talk about that stuff because you got to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know why you couldn't talk about it because a lot of Mike's stuff he talks about structures and how they're made and that sort of thing. Yeah, I agree. I'm glad I found that back there. And they didn't even know it.
Yeah.
They'd been there all that time and had not even explored that area enough to actually look at it.
It was, and it has to be like a lot of look like not claw marks, but fingernail marks.
Yeah, and I quizzed that with Mike before. I said, "Could I be a bear?" And he was like, "Oh, I could be, I guess." Oh, that looks like a person.
You know,
that could be a log. It's like someone sitting next to a tree. So you stand right where I'm at? There's like the boulder. It looks like something is like sitting right up, like leaning up and kind of looking that direction. It could be just a log though. And that looks like a cave. That old cave right there? I think it's a log. There's a cave stuff right there. A little one. Yeah, full of like badgers and all the things we don't want to find on our hike trip.
Yeah. I do have a bear spray, but I'd have to dig it out.
Well, it'll be dug out fast.
Yeah. So I was reading these accounts. This one lady was talking about being in camp, and her kid and husband are down by the stream fishing, and she's sitting there in camp, and she turns around, and there literally is one right behind her. And she couldn't help but wondering if she missed by a hair's breadth being a missing 411.
Oh. See, I've been up close to these things, and I don't get the fear factor in it. But I guess if you're not used to it and you see something come walking out of the woodwork.
Well, I mean, you turn around and if he's this close to you.
Right. Well,
that makes you wonder.
My one account that I love talking about is outside the one I photographed, the one that was 15 feet from me. I was walking down the trail with Riley, and he was stopping and sniffing these aspens. And there's a boulder right here, and it's about 7 feet in height, still in the Bailey area, in the Wellington Lake area. And I started getting this creeped out sensation that there was something on the rock, and so I was ruling out a bear, I was ruling out a mountain lion, and this side picks up movement, and it's like, the hat I was wearing was different than this, but I pick up movement, and I go, oh, son. And I'm like, oh, crap! And so I was thinking it's a cat, and he's doing this number, trying to claw me, and I'm like, oh, crap, and as I had to finally look that direction, I yelled, holy shit, and about where my hand is where the face was, and within a few seconds it came up from here, and I was looking at him up close, really up close, and that went on for about 5-10 minutes, just staring at the damn thing, going, holy shit, are you cool looking? You're so damn cool looking, and I could see, the part about him which blew me away was his eyes. I couldn't see any veining in his eyes, like we have veins in our eyes, and there was more of a flat, opaque white, but with the brown, the brown and the black dots. But that's what really threw me off, and then I was like, God, your hair is so cool, and I could see the color in the hair just fine, and all that crap, and I said, hey dude, once to it, and I smiled, and then he looked at me, and he stared at my smile, and he recreated that, and I was like, what? Oh yeah, I'm not afraid of you no more, I don't care what you are. But I didn't associate that to Bigfoot, because I didn't know what a Bigfoot really was. And then, like a few minutes into it, I yelled, hey bear at it, just because. Because I remember a story that Jim was telling me about, and he just basically stood up smiling at me, and he started lowering himself behind the boulder, and I was like, what the hell are you doing? And the minute he got behind the boulder, I was like, oh, that's bullshit. I was seeing things. For some reason, I was seeing things. Riley tugs on me, I said, hold on, Riley. I had to make sure that I wasn't really seeing stuff, and so I take a half step back, and I start to lean back, and I can see him. He's sitting right there, and he's still adjusting himself down, and when he finally got seated, his knee was right here on my chest. I could see the knee just right across. I was like, holy crap. His butt was there, and he started doing this peekaboo motion, and I was like, you're playing peekaboo? That's cool, and I really considered walking around the damn rock, but I looked at Riley, and I was like, I can't walk Riley around that rock because he'll be killed. I said, dude, I'm sorry, but I'm going to go. So you can follow me if you want, I don't care. But I ended up walking Riley out of there. But that was, and I got the picture of the guy in on this camera. That was my account. But when I posted that on Facebook, people were like, that's a female with a baby climbing there. I said, you idiot. No, it's not. It's an adult male, and I was there, and I don't recall you being there with me when this was going down. So don't give me your insight.
Yeah. But, what's the thing where you see faces?
Oh, Paradoria?
Paradoria, yes. I mean, I think there's a lot of that goes on, but mainly in the second guessers. Like the people who look at the
videos
Patterson Gimlin.
Oh, yeah.
You say, oh, there's another one up there, and look, there's another.
Right. And then they slow it down, and you can see it move, and here's this one moving, and this one moves over here, and I'm like, what the hell are you guys looking at? Then you watch it enough times, you're like, oh yeah, I can kind of see that.
I've gotten to the point, if I have to claim to see it, I pretty much discount it.
Right.
If you have to draw arrows or whatever. It may or may not be, but I'm not considering it conclusive.
Right.
I mean, I think there are conclusive stories.
They always show the gate and everything else. I think I know there's software out there that they can determine how tall this thing really is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why don't they do that?
I think they have.
Oh.
I mean, there are some that are, where they, well, the original film almost impossible to see. They stabilized it, slowed it down,
Right.
Enhanced it, and so you can see it really well. And it's like, that is as real as anything that nobody can really duplicate that gate.
Right.
And they tried with, big tall athletes and things to try to duplicate it.
That's where this tree comes from. Yeah, the one that's it's broken off, or just sitting on top?
Slowly working her way.
In place. Should have been placed or fell. So if it fell, where did it fall from?
Probably from right there.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, to the hole.
But our climb is not for nothing. Let's look over here and sort this out.
Oh. That's kind of groovy. Which go first? How's that one you're holding on to?
Thin.
Yeah.
I mean, by no means impossible.
Hey everybody, this is Patrick from Sasquatch in the Wild. I hope you enjoyed the journey, and the next video will be released on Wednesday. It's a video that Brian was really excited to take us on a hike, and he takes us up a hill where he had a lot of encounters with, I guess, a series of different Sasquatches, and they moved him off the mountain. And he was kind of explaining how he was kind of redirected out of the area that he was in. I am pretty sure he had his son and his daughters with him at the time of this hike. But he was explaining it to myself, Jim, Darla, and we were on this interesting hike. So again, my name is Patrick. This is Sasquatch in the Wild. I hope you enjoyed the journey, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.